Hello guys, it's Nato Ace here, and I'm going to do a random showcase of random figures that I got, such as Starman Mario from Super Mario figure from Jack Pacific, Mario Kart, Bumblebee with Luigi. Surprisingly, it's not the Death Star Luigi. Alolan Muck, Steel from Power Ranger Beast Morpher, Hasbro's, and from Megaman Full Charge, Iceman. That doesn't look like the original Iceman. You know that cartoon from Cartoon Network. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbox them and just give my opinion to each of the figures. So I'll be back. And there you go. I finally unbox them, and I'm gonna give a quick impression to all these figures. So first of all, what's with this random figure that I got? Well, they're under $5, so I got them on clearance again. Maybe not so popular. I mean, I'm surprised Beast Morpher, Hasbro, but we'll see. So the first one is Mario, Starman Mario, the Jack Pacific. Actually, this and this are full price. They're $5 a pop. I think it's kind of not cool, but I know I can get them if you go to the right places, either $4, even $3. But you just have to be smart about it. But I got them because it looked interesting. So such as, look at Starman Mario. It comes with a stand because if you notice it's running, but it's really glossy. I have to admit. For Jack Pacific production, it is kind of glossy, so I kind of like it. Good for display. And then this one is one of those type of toy car that, hold on, maybe you'll understand when I do this. Nope. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's one of those things that you retract back and you let it go and it moves forward. So it's one of those type of toy, popular in the 80s, but hey, why not? So there you go, Luigi in the Bumblebee. I think it debuted in Super Mario Kart 7, and there you go, Luigi, happy Luigi. So no Death Star there. So this one is an Alolan Muck from Sun and Moon. Yeah, I kinda feel like you want to eat some ice cream, but I mean, it's just a big blob with one point articulated because, you know, it's a muck, if you know what a muck does. There you go. But it's not bad. I mean, again, like I said, good for display, complement with your amiibo. Again, display-wise, because it doesn't do squat. Alright, the next one is, it's a Jack Pacific toy, but I have to admit, it is actually good production to some extent. But, of course, I got it for $4, so that means it's not popular because Mega Man Fully Charged is not really a good show. I try to watch it. Ugh. So what it comes is this one accessory. I have no idea what it is. I mean, I know it's an ice thingy. And also, if you have Mega Man, you can put this in his left arm, you know, like an arm cannon. But whatever, I don't have that figure. But I have to admit it is pretty good build to some extent. A lot of articulation. There's articulation in the elbow, there's the head, leg, to some extent even knee joints. So yeah, it's not that bad, but would you really pay this for $10? That's the original price? Probably not. Something cheaper, maybe. Clearance, yeah, why not? If you just want to display this type of toys. So this one's the biggie one, and I got this $5 at Ross. So surprisingly, Beast Morpher, it's still going, season 2. Thank goodness it's not Super Beast Morpher. That was ridiculous if they did that. But yes, this is still in his civilian form. Yes, it's, you know, if you've been following Beast Morpher, they're following Go Buster to some extent. So yeah, this robot Buddy Roy does turn into a Power Ranger. And then I still need to watch the show, but I don't have Nickelodeon. But I saw some clip on YouTube, and apparently there was a helmetless version of Steel. So he's wearing the Power Ranger suit, but you have the robot head, and I'm like, that just look okay. Because not even in Go Buster they did that. I mean, they have been removing their helmet. It's supposed to be something sacred, but They never really showed Steel doing it, or maybe that's because I really didn't watch the show that much. Maybe I could be wrong, but that was my first time seeing it, so my reaction was like, okay, interesting. Anyway, what about the toy? Made by Hasbro. For a Hasbro toy for kids, it is actually a good build. No kidding. So, yeah, I mean, much better, but they are expensive, but you kind of see why. I mean, I did talk about this a long time ago, the reason why the toys for Bandai version were like, blockish, basic, is to low the cost, cut the cost down. But again, Hasbro, much better, you understand. You'll be collecting Marvel figures, whether it's a small one or the big one, transformable at the same time, articulated, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, then you can understand why. I mean, here's a good example. Let me just try not make this stand for a while, hopefully, because there's a lot of accessory. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna use, like I said, I'm gonna use my Switch dock just to get a support for now, because I want to show something that is from also Hasbro. It's not mine, but you know what this is? The Kingpin Build-A-Figure, but again, it's by Hasbro and very well built for a Build-A-Figure there. So yeah, so let me just adjust the camera to see. There you go. So there you go, comparison, I guess, to some extent. Hasbro figures, again, well built. This is mostly for older kids to adult who grew up with Marvel. Power Rangers, especially Beast Morphers New, so it's mostly towards kids, but you kind of understand the quality. And yet, the quality is actually good. It's not a lot of articulation like a real figure, but for towards a kid, it is actually, yeah, good. So I have to give props to Hasbro for doing it. So there you go. Random figure I got. They're cheap. Unfortunately, even if they're good like Hasbro, if the franchise is not that popular, they end up going to the clearance aisle or to Ross. What can you say? It is what it is and how it goes there. So those are toys. Do I play with them? No, I just display them if I feel like it. Or what else? Put them in a toy box. So with that, I'll see you guys later.